They didn't know who they were. They didn't know who they belonged to. So they stared into the cracks of a broken mirror, attempting to pull identity out of something that was already falling apart. They searched for hope in the eyes of other people, praying that somehow someone will be able to see them and put them back together again. But when they realized that those same people were broken just like them, and broken people can't make other broken people whole again, they began to walk by their own sight, believing in everything they saw, following the shadows that dangled off the heels of idols, while those same idols guided their lives off the edges of cliffs, forcing everyone who followed behind them to fall into an abyss. But that's what happens at night when the stars refuse to shine and the moon rejects sunlight. They walked into a fight with darkness, not knowing that they were already consumed by it. So they began to fellowship with others who had been swallowed by it too. Same side as them with nowhere to go. They are all confused. They've all been used and abused, deceived by the ruse. Darkness whispers to them. So they grow up believing that they're not good enough. They grow up believing that they're not worth it, that they're worthless, that love is a myth, that hope doesn't exist. And they replay that same playlist over in their mind. Those are the only songs that they know, but they don't even realize that they've been singing the wrong lyrics to their life this entire time. And those dark places filled with shadows are empty and shallow. So being filled with darkness just made them hollow. They were lost. They were us. They were we. They were me. They were you. But somebody lied to you. Who told you that your life didn't matter? Who told you that dreams only occur when your eyes are closed and that visions are just fairy tales you make up in your mind? Do they even know who you are? Do they know who you really belong to? Did you know that your purpose isn't found in the approval of men? That they can't judge your destiny because they didn't help create it? They couldn't even create themselves, let alone anyone else. So don't let them treat you like a book on a shelf. You can't close the chapter on something that's still being written. Don't listen to the darkness that blinds you or the sin that binds you, because they will all fail you. And in the end, you will see that you never needed them to begin with. All you've ever needed was a heart that beats to the rhythm of raindrops and a spirit that burns as bright as the sun. Because even though we may fall from the sky, we are destined to rise again, because condensation doesn't stay with the grime. And there will come a time where you will look into the eyes of everything that has ever tried to kill you, and you will laugh at them, because all they were able to do was test the amount of infinity in your heart. Darkness lied to you, because it knew if you ever found out who you were, then you would fly past the sky and be the star that you were always meant to. And if you ever found out that God was your father, you would never fall past the clouds again, because he gives you your breath, your wind. He's the only one that you can turn to, which is why you can't turn away from people who suffer just like you used to, because they are us, they are we, they are me, they are you, and God loves them too. Your strength and power, your protector, strong tower, your finisher, your author, your creator, your father. You are not an orphan. You are not astray. I'm sorry, little lamb. Did you lose your way?